Captain Zethkalar's mandibles clicked in derision as he observed the human engineering team boarding his flagship, the Void Render. The massive Krillian warship stretched over 2 kilometers in length, its biomechanical hull pulsing with the rhythm of living metal. To him, these soft-skinned bipeds looked more like maintenance drones than proper engineers. These are the specialists the High Command sent. Zethkalar's voice resonated through his translator with barely concealed contempt. They look fragile enough to break under a mild gravity shift. The lead human, a graying woman named Dr. Sarah, Chen stepped forward with her team of 5 engineers. She carried herself with quiet confidence despite being dwarfed by the 3-meter-tall Krillian captain and his chitinous crew. "Captain, we're here about your propulsion system failures," Chen said calmly. "Our preliminary analysis suggests the issue lies in the quantum resonance chambers." Zethkalar's 4 eyes narrowed. The Void Render had been plagued by mysterious engine failures for weeks. 3 separate Krillian engineering teams had failed to diagnose the problem. And worse, 2 of their most advanced warships had already been lost to similar malfunctions during critical battles with the hegemony forces. "Impossible," the captain snarled. "Our quantum drives are biotechnological marvels, evolved over millennia. How could primitive beings who only achieved faster-than-light travel 3 centuries ago understand systems that predate your species' existence?" Dr. Chen exchanged glances with her team. Her colleague, Engineer Rodriguez, whispered something that made her nod grimly. "Captain, with respect, that might be exactly the problem. May we examine the affected systems?" The journey through the ship's organic corridors felt like walking through the digestive tract of some cosmic leviathan. Bioluminescent veins pulsed along the walls, and the air hummed with alien harmonics. The human team took careful readings with their instruments while Krillian technicians watched with skeptical amusement. When they reached the quantum resonance chambers, Chen's team worked in practiced silence. The chambers were beautiful in their alien complexity. Massive crystalline structures that seemed to grow rather than be built, surrounded by flowing conduits of liquid light. "There," Dr. Chen pointed to a section where the biomechanical interfaces met the quantum crystals. "The problem isn't with your technology, Captain. It's with evolution itself." Zethkalar's translator crackled with static as his agitation rose. "Explain." "Your systems have evolved to be incredibly efficient, almost perfect. But evolution optimizes for stability in known environments. When the hegemony started using quantum disruptors in their weapons, they created microscopic, dimensional fractures that your highly evolved systems can't adapt to. They're too specialized." Engineer Park, the youngest member of the human team, looked up from her scanner. "It's like how Earth's most perfectly adapted species went extinct when their environment changed rapidly. Your quantum drives are victims of their own evolutionary success." The Krillian chief engineer, Vexthul, clicked his claws dismissively. "Even if this fairy tale were true, what could you possibly do? Our greatest minds have worked on this problem." Dr. Chen smiled, and there was something predatory in that expression that made the aliens step back unconsciously. "That's exactly why you need us. Humans are the ultimate generalists. We're not perfectly adapted to anything, which makes us incredibly good at improvising solutions." Over the next 18 hours, the human team worked with focused intensity. They didn't try to fix the Krillian technology. Instead, they built crude mechanical interfaces using spare parts, duct tape, and what appeared to be repurposed coffee makers from their own ship. "This is absurd," Zethkalar muttered, watching. A human engineer literally hitting a quantum interface with a hammer to adjust its alignment. "You're attaching primitive mechanical devices to technology that manipulates the fundamental forces of reality." "Sometimes," Rodriguez grunted as he tightened a bolt. "Primitive is exactly what you need." The jury-rigged solution looked like an insult to engineering. A chaotic mess of human mechanical components grafted onto elegant alien biotechnology. But when Dr. Chen activated the system, something extraordinary happened. The quantum resonance chambers sang with perfect harmony. "Impossible," Vexthul whispered. "The readings are perfect. Better than perfect. The efficiency has increased by 12%. Chen nodded. Our mechanical buffers are absorbing and redistributing the quantum fluctuations caused by the hegemony weapons. Your biological systems provide the precision. Our crude mechanics provide the adaptability. 3 days later, when the hegemony fleet arrived expecting to find the crippled void render, they instead faced a ship that moved like lightning through space. The human-modified drives didn't just work, they worked better than they ever had, adapting in real time to every quantum disruptor blast. The battle was over in minutes. Standing on the bridge afterward, Captain Zeth Kalar approached Dr. Chen with something approaching reverence. "How did you know this would work?" Chen looked out at the stars where similar human engineering teams were being deployed to every ship in the Krillian fleet. "Captain, you species spent millions of years becoming perfect. We spent our entire history learning to be wrong and then figuring out how to make being wrong work anyway." She gestured to the bizarre hybrid of human and alien technology humming efficiently around them. Sometimes the best solution isn't the most elegant one. Sometimes you just need someone stubborn enough to hit quantum mechanics with a wrench until it behaves. Zeth Kalar's mandibles clicked, but this time, it was with something that almost sounded like laughter. In the depths of space, human ingenuity had once again turned imperfection into victory. The void render sailed on, its engines a testament to the power of controlled chaos over perfect design.